Have you ever wondered what life was like thousands of years ago? I'm not talking about your grandparents' time. I mean way back. Imagine cities without electricity, doctors without modern medicine, and empires built by hand. Stone by heavy stone. This is the world of ancient civilizations, and trust me, it's more fascinating than any blockbuster movie. We're about to embark on an incredible journey back in time. We'll walk the dusty streets of Mesopotamia, where writing was first invented. Think about that for a second. Every book you've read, every text you've sent, it all started there with little marks on a clay tablet. We'll then sail down the Nile to ancient Egypt, where people built pyramids so perfectly aligned with the stars. It still baffles engineers today. How did they do it? What did they believe? But why should we care about all this ancient history? Because these civilizations are not just stories in a dusty old book. They are the foundation of our world. The legal codes we follow, the languages we speak, our ideas about government, art, and science, so much of it has roots in these ancient cultures. Understanding them is like finding the secret blueprint for our own society. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore the incredible achievements, the mysterious beliefs, and the everyday lives of people who lived thousands of years ago. We'll uncover how the Greeks gave us democracy and philosophy, how the Romans built an empire connected by roads that are still used today, and how the Mayans developed a calendar of stunning accuracy. By looking at their triumphs and their failures, we can learn a lot about ourselves. These ancient people faced challenges, innovated, and built legacies that have lasted for millennia. Their stories are human stories, full of drama, genius, and ambition. They remind us that we are all part of a much larger, longer story. So, get ready to have your mind blown. We're not just learning about the past, we're discovering where we came from. Stick around, because this journey into the world of ancient civilizations is just beginning, and you won't want to miss what we uncover next. If you're as excited as I am, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a single step of our adventure. Thanks for watching. Ever stared at a picture of the Great Pyramids and wondered how they were built? For thousands of years, the civilization of ancient Egypt has captured our imagination, leaving behind a legacy of mystery and marvel that still baffles us today. Get ready, because we're about to journey back in time, down the Nile River, to uncover the secrets of the pharaohs. Imagine a world ruled by god-kings, the pharaohs. They weren't just rulers, they were seen as living deities, bridges between the heavens and the earth. Their power was absolute, and their ambition was monumental. They built temples that touched the sky and tombs designed to last for eternity. The most famous of these are the pyramids at Giza, colossal structures that have stood for over 4,500 years. How did they move millions of stone blocks, some weighing as much as a school bus, with such precision, without modern technology? It's a puzzle that archaeologists are still piecing together. But the pharaoh's story doesn't end with their death. The ancient Egyptians believed in a vibrant afterlife. This is why they practiced mummification, a complex process to preserve the body for its journey into the next world. Tombs were filled with everything a person might need: food, furniture, chariots, and even pets. The famous tomb of Tutankhamun, discovered almost untouched, gave us an incredible glimpse into this world, revealing golden treasures and everyday objects meant for a king in the afterlife. And how did they record all of this? Through one of the most beautiful and complex writing systems ever created, hieroglyphs. These weren't just letters, they were intricate symbols representing sounds, objects, and ideas. For centuries, their meaning was lost, until the discovery of the Rosetta Stone in 1799 allowed us to finally crack the code. Now, we can read their stories, their spells, and their history directly from the temple walls and papyrus scrolls they left behind. From the engineering genius of the pyramids to the spiritual depth of their beliefs and the artistry of their hieroglyphs, ancient Egypt is a civilization that continues to inspire and mystify. What secret do you find most fascinating? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys into the past. Ever wondered what it was like to live in ancient Rome? Let us take a quick trip back in time to explore one of the most powerful empires in history. Picture this: massive cities, bustling markets, and an empire stretching across 3 continents. At the heart of it all were the men like Augustus, who brought an era of peace and prosperity, or Trajan, who expanded the empire to its greatest extent. But power wasn't always glamorous. Emperors like Caligula and Nero are remembered for their tyranny and extravagance. Their stories are a wild mix of political genius, ambition, and sometimes pure madness. Now, let's head to the Colosseum. Can you hear the roar of the crowd? This is where the gladiators fought. These weren't just brutal brawls. They were highly organized spectacles. Gladiators were trained fighters. Some were slaves. Others were free men seeking glory. They fought each other, wild animals, and even reenacted famous battles, all for the entertainment of thousands of Roman citizens. It was a brutal, yet iconic, part of Roman life. But Rome wasn't just about emperors and gladiators. They were master engineers. Think about the aqueducts, those incredible stone channels that carried fresh water into the cities over dozens of miles. Many of them are still standing today. And what about their roads? They built over 50,000 miles of paved roads, connecting the entire empire. The saying, "all roads lead to Rome," was literally true. Their use of concrete and the arch allowed them to build structures like the Pantheon, with its massive, unsupported dome, a feat that still amazes architects today. From the political intrigue of the emperors to the roar of the Colosseum and the genius of their engineering, ancient Rome truly shaped the world we live in. Their laws, their language, and their architecture still influence us thousands of years later. Thanks for joining me on this whirlwind tour of ancient Rome. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into history. See you next time. Have you ever stopped to think about how much of our modern world is built on ideas from thousands of years ago? It's kind of wild when you dig into it. We're talking about inventions so old. They come from ancient civilizations, yet we still use them every single day. Take the wheel, for instance. It seems so simple, right? But think about it: cars, bikes, office chairs, even the little wheels on your suitcase. They all trace back to a brilliant idea from Mesopotamia over 5,000 years ago. Without it, our world would literally stand still. And what about the way we write? The alphabet we use didn't just appear out of nowhere. It evolved from ancient systems, like the Phoenician alphabet. Every time you type a text or write a note, you're using a system that's been refined over centuries. It's like sending a message through time. Let's not forget about our cities. The concept of urban planning, with organized streets, water systems, and public spaces, isn't a modern invention. The Romans were masters of this. Their aqueducts brought fresh water into cities, a blueprint for the water pipes in our own homes. Their straight, paved roads are the ancestors of our highways. Even something as fundamental as democracy has ancient roots. The idea that citizens should have a say in how they are governed was born in ancient Athens. This powerful concept of people power has traveled through history and shaped nations all around the globe, including the very society we live in today. So, the next time you drive your car, read a book, or even just turn on your kitchen tap, take a moment. You're not just using a modern convenience. You're interacting with a legacy. You're connecting with brilliant minds from the past whose ideas were so powerful, they continue to shape our future. It's a beautiful reminder that we are all part of one long, incredible human story. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more stories about our amazing world. See you next time!